Hello, how are you? Today I'm going to show you a recipe that one of my followers here on the channel made, which helped her lose more than 50 pounds. You're going to love this salad. It's amazing. A complete meal, low in carbohydrates, high in protein, and it comes with a creamy dressing that I found delicious. I changed a few little details to make it even more nutritious. So you're definitely going to love it. Stay until the end. You won't want to miss this. Before we start, I want to ask you if you would also like to lose weight. If you're already in the process of losing weight, how much would you like to lose? Write it for me down below in the comments. I would love to see your comment. Remember to like the video. That's your way of thanking me and helping me out here, supporting the channel. And if you want to make this delicious recipe at home, take a look at the description because I always leave the ingredients there to make your life easier. So I'm going to turn on my stove here and start by doing something she does. And that I also love to do, which is browning the onion even though this is a salad. I'm adding the olive oil here and I'm going to brown the onion first. That was a tip she gave. And I personally love it, which is why I'm going to repeat it here for you too. When we brown the onion, we caramelize it and it gets a milder flavor and really blends in with other raw ingredients. So it turns out wonderful. Onion has very few calories, very little carbohydrate, lots of fiber, and it's a naturally prebiotic food, meaning it helps with good intestinal function. It adds wonderful flavor and is also excellent for our immunity. There are videos here on the channel talking about the benefits of onions. I'll leave them down below in the description. So the first thing I'm going to do here is wait for the onion to be ready. So once it's ready like this, I'll come back so we can continue from there. Look how wonderful the onion turns out. This makes all the difference in the flavor. The stove part is done, so I'm going to put my little stove away so we can continue with the salad. So look, I put my onion in here. I set a little aside to decorate at the end. Let's add the cauliflower here, which is already pre-cooked. Cauliflower is a really interesting option to replace that potato texture that so many people like. Kind of like a potato mayonnaise salad. Cauliflower works really well, and remember, it has very little carbohydrate, lots of fiber, plenty of antioxidants, and it keeps you feeling full. She also added grated carrot. I grated it really finely to make it easy for us to mix in. Just a reminder that carrots have much less carbohydrate than most people think. People assume carrots have a lot of carbohydrates. This isn't true. In fact, carrots have a lot of insoluble fiber, so they really increase the volume of the salad as well. It's an excellent addition. I'm also going to add tomato here, and I removed the seeds because that way it will release less liquid. Remember that tomatoes also have very little carbohydrate, lots of fiber, high water activity, carotenoids, so they're really an excellent addition. This is cucumber here, wonderful, which I grated a lot using the coarse grater, so it mixes in better. Salad with cucumber for me is one of the best things there is. My mouth is even watering. Cucumber brings a wonderful freshness to the salad. Cucumber has a high water content, contains silica, and it's great for reducing bloating and water retention. So go ahead and add it to your salad. I'm sure you're going to love it. She also used to add a bit of cooked shredded chicken. If you want to substitute it with tuna, that works well too. You can also add boiled eggs. Let me know what you would put in. I think maybe even sardines would work well here because sardines have a stronger flavor. I haven't tried it with sardines yet. Let me know if you also like salad with sardines. Look, as we keep adding a little bit of everything, it turns into a huge salad. So, besides everything else, there's that too. There's the fact that it's really economical. It's a very budget-friendly meal that goes a long way for the whole family. And now this is my special touch for this combination. I'm going to add a bit of cabbage to this salad. Remember that cabbage will add a lot of fiber, very few calories, and a lot of volume. If you haven't watched my video on the volumetric diet yet, check it out because that's basically what it's about, adding ingredients that have a lot of volume and few calories, so that we eat less of the more caloric and heavier foods. Not to mention that cabbage also helps those who like the crunchiness of shoestring potatoes and obviously want to substitute it for something healthier and with fewer carbs. Just look at that. So I'm mixing it here. I'm going to add a little more cabbage to make it bigger, and then we'll make our dressing. Let's make our delicious dressing here then. The base of our dressing is natural yogurt. Remember that I have a video here on the channel. If you want a homemade natural yogurt dressing, use my yogurt recipe as the base. She also adds apple cider vinegar, which I totally support. We know about the benefits of apple cider vinegar to help complementarily with insulin issues, with satiety. So, this also helps a lot in the weight loss process. She also adds a bit of olive oil. I'm doing the same because I always use skim yogurt. It really helps balance things out and boosts our dressing with some healthy fats. Olive oil contains monounsaturated fat. It has omega-9. It's good for the heart, for the arteries. It's good for testosterone. There's a video here on the channel talking about this as well. I'll leave it down below in the description. She also adds garlic to the dressing. And here's a tip. Chop the garlic about 15 minutes beforehand so it can convert better the allicin. Black pepper and salt, which are the basics. And I added here, as an extra, a little bit of curry to give it some extra flavor. We know that curry is a blend of spices, right? Curry has cumin, turmeric, which gives it that color, paprika, allspice. Each curry has a different composition, and as long as it's a curry powder, a dry seasoning, not any kind of processed product, it's an excellent addition. And look how creamy this dressing gets. Let's mix everything together now. Look at this consistency. Look, it's amazing. Try it. You're going to love it for sure. First, I'm going to mix this in really well. Then I'll come back so we can put the onions on top to decorate and to taste it, of course. Because this is going to be my lunch today. Tell me, what's yours going to be? Scrape everything, don't leave even a little bit behind here, and I'm going to mix it all in really well, give it a good stir. I put the golden onions on top here. Look how wonderful it looks. And look how much it makes. Make it at home and you'll definitely love it. Look at this big creamy salad. I can't wait to try it. I'm going to grab my plate here so we can serve this. You'll see that I'm going to serve a generous portion and there will still be plenty left. So go ahead and make it. Just look at this. It's a great lunch, a super complete meal. I can't wait to try it. Take this moment to tell me if you're going to make it like this or if you're planning to change anything. I would love to see your comment. Remember to like the video because that really helps me, and share it with anyone who needs healthy ideas for losing weight. Let's grow our chain of kindness. That's what I want here on the channel. Let's try it. This combination of flavors is absolutely amazing. The dressing is refreshing. The cucumber really shines here with the chicken. Go ahead and make it. You're going to love it. The onion is perfect. Give it a try. See you next time. Bye.